All right, we're getting ready to bring up the Hempstalk fashion show. Have you ever seen the fashion show before? All right, then you know what to expect. All right, and here she is, the host of our fashion show, Angela Fairless.
Thank you so much, Steve, and sound crew, and Paul Stanford, and Mrs. Stanford, and everybody that's worked to put together this amazing festival. This takes a lot of volunteers, and so get a big round of applause for all the people that helped put this together. And I know it might be unpopular, but let's thank the local police and the security for keeping us safe, should we? Smaller applause, that's okay.
I don't know where, no playback.
Okay, so this is our 6th annual show. We are the Hemp Fashion and Live Art Show. The first portion of our event, we have some of the hemp vendors, and then we go into live art, which is a lot of costumes and fun stuff. This year the theme is healing, and so each model represents something that, and as you might understand with duality, there's a give and take and there's a positive and a negative. So things that can heal us might also need healing themselves, such as nature and the environment. And so, and our food. And there's things where they help us heal our body. They also could help our environment and the economy. Planting hemp would be one of those things that helps heal a lot of things. But first we need to heal our society. I want to welcome to the stage the amazing Courtney Dub Dupree. She's been our MC for at least the last 3 years. And where's Pony Boy at? He's around here somewhere. So the first person that we want to welcome to the stage is, they're from Herbage Design. We'll see if they're ready.
What up, my nuggets? I said, what up, my nuggets? If you believe that marijuana should be free right now, give me a hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about. 420 fashion show. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Look at that. Look at everything. What? That's right. Is everybody a little bit medicated though? A little bit? Hey, that's against your, but look, we're gonna pass the virtual joint. Here, girl, take a hit of this joint. Oh yeah, you can't stop us from smoking that, right? Watch us get tackled up here. Yeah, mic check on that.
Mic check, it's not this one not working.
So your imagination can get you high. It's all about faith.
I love that cross, baby. That cross is nice. Make my shit look like, oh, like, I want to put my shit in my pocket right now.
All right, we've got our girls ready, so we're going to bring out, and I want a big round of applause for these ones. They're representing Herbage Design, so they're all wearing hemp, and they're probably the 3 cutest models in the entire show.
Yes,
actually, there's a couple other minis later. They're really cute too. Okay, so and a lot of you know who you know her as Brave Michaela, and she was possibly one of the youngest medical marijuana patients in the state of Oregon. She's quite healthy now, thanks to that amazingly healing plant.
Amen on
Come on
that.
over here, Michaela.
There you go.
She has with her little sister, Riley. And we also have our newest model, Gaia. What a beautiful name, right? That means Mother Earth.
Can you better than me? Some noise.
Oh, cute.
Okay, and if you go over to the other section over there, you can find Herbage Design. He's the vending coordinator, so he's not only a vendor selling, ecologically friendly products, but he's also one of the head volunteers that helps all these other vendors get set up.
Yeah,
so we really want to support those people that are doing a lot of work and helping the environment. Herbage Design, Scott Gordon over there.
Look at how cute. Another round of applause for them. That was so cute. I'm Michaela. I didn't even say how you are.
Okay, we've got another vendor coming up, and her name is Karen. Please welcome to the stage. And probably a lot of you saw, it's called Camouflage.
I think it looks dope. I think this is the dopest outfits ever out right now.
Now, Karen here is a medical marijuana grower, and she had a great creative idea to take pictures of her plants and then turn that into amazing creations that we can wear. And her vendor booth is just over that way. Try to make it around to all the vendor booths. There's some behind people. And so this is Karen of Camouflage. She's out of Southern Oregon.
Please step up more, please, because they want to see you, man. Please.
Come on, baby.
There you
Give
go.
us a spin. Give us a spin.
You know, is this something that she breeds herself?
Yeah, those are pictures of her plants.
Of her
And also, if you're a grower and you want an outfit made with pictures of your plants, she can do that for you.
What?
How cool is that?
I want to talk to you.
Is there a website where they can find
Is
you?
there a website we can go? A website?
CamouflageDesigns.com.
But make sure not only your booth, but make sure you guys patronize all the booths over here. Please, they all need your support. Round of applause for that big camouflage design. Wonderful.
Thank you, Karen.
The umbrella too? Oh man, okay, the umbrella. Come on, we gotta show off the umbrella. That's beautiful. Really?
Oh, shower curtains.
Can you make me some Speedos? Some tight-ass Speedos?
If you wear Speedos, I'm going to have to get in that picture with you with the Speedos, baby. Oh, she said for free.
She said she'll give them to me for free if I wear them on stage and I perform. You guys want to see some crazy stuff like that, don't you? It's not going to happen, you guys. It's not going to look right in this area. In this right here area, it's going to look crazy.
Oh, you're beautiful. You're gorgeous.
Wonderful. Round of applause for Camouflage Designs, you guys. Right on.
The purse is sitting
Somebody's
We've got all kinds of purses and shower curtains and baby beds and everything you can think of. So, the next thing we're going to talk about healing. And there's so many plants that can be very healing, and obviously we're all here to support the one that we love the most. But one of my, it's probably my third favorite plant. It goes marijuana, lavender, and then sage. And the Native Americans used this because they believed that it would dispel negative energy and bring in positive energy. And now science has told us that it actually does put off negative ions, which then take allergens and other icky things in the air, make them drop, and the only thing you have left are positive ions. So it turns out that those savages knew what they were talking about. They just had different words for it and maybe not the ability to prove it. So the stage has now been blessed. This is Katie Jane.
Hey,
and as you can see, her staff is basically a hemp stalk. And we're not growing hemp, of course, we're growing marijuana, but we'd like to grow hemp. And so please encourage the Department of Agriculture and let them know that you want hemp grown here in Oregon.
Yeah, because it was against the law if you didn't grow hemp back in the day. It was against the law. We got to bring that back again. Why not? Hey, if you don't grow hemp, you could be thrown in jail. So that means that, you know what, I ain't going to jail. I'm going to grow me some hemp. And that's what's going on right there, right now. Round of applause for Katie.
Thank you, Katie Jane. Okay, now, being as I'm from Seaside, I spend a lot of time at the ocean. And for me, the ocean is one of the most healing aspects. And this here is Leah Flynn. Some of you may know her as Pot Snob Leah, and she's representing the ocean this year.
I know her.
Everybody knows Leah. She's also the legal assistant extraordinaire to the famous medical marijuana attorney, Leland Berger. And much like the sage smoke, the ocean also gives off negative ions and is a very healing thing. Any kind of moving water does that. So we're lucky to be here by a moving river. It's a beautiful thing. And thank you so much, Leah. You're absolutely beautiful.
Round of applause for beautiful Leah here.
And food. Who doesn't love food, right? Now here we have Pixie and her boy Camden. Now, it's hugely possible that Camden wouldn't be with us here today if it weren't for medical marijuana. Maybe a few years ago on stage, Pixie was talking about how the doctor said she'd never be able to have a baby, and then she got on the full extract cannabis oil, and within a few months of taking that oil, she was pregnant. Within 6 weeks, I believe, she got pregnant. So here's Camden. And here we have Piper, and these three models are representing food as a healing modality. And the thing with food is We need to heal our food. We need to label GMO. We need to just completely get rid of genetically modified organisms
That's right.
entirely. We shouldn't be eating it. If it's toxic shit, excuse my language, don't call it food and consume it. But if it's a raw vegetable or a raw plant, by all means, eat it and feel that health. And Piper is, he's made all these beautiful bouquets of food. There's rosemary, lavender, and carrots, and chard, which is hot pink, and I love that.
Can I eat some of that right now?
You could if you want.
I'm hungry. I got the munchies.
Pony Boy's got the munchies. Like a rabbit on my bouquet. That's okay, I have a puppy, so I'm used to it. But Piper over here that made us all these beautiful edible bouquets is also the vegan Iron Chef reigning champion in Portland. So yay for healthy food. And Piper's gonna speak now.
Let food be thy medicine, let medicine be thy food. I'm sure many of you have heard that quote from Hippocrates. I'm here to represent, we are here to represent and recognize the importance of food in healing. We live in a world where our bodies, our communities, and the environment are polluted in large part to our current agricultural system. We live in a world where corporations have polluted the food we eat and the world around us with chemicals, genetically modified foods, and a miscellaneous variety of other contaminants. This is not healthy. As a 17-year vegan, I'm still striving to navigate my way through the maze of our current food system based on my ethics and values and feelings of what my body and mind tell me. But I have also learned that each of us are individuals. Each of us have an important role to play with our food choices. And even though they're different, they're all equally important in creating health. With our food choices, we have the power and obligation to heal our bodies, our community, and the world around us. Just as with cannabis and hemp, when food is used properly and appropriately, we can heal our individual and collective selves. Thank you.
Very beneficial.
Thank you so much, Piper. That was absolutely beautiful. Next up, we have Piper's lovely lady, Susan, and she is representing dance. Now, dance is another great way to heal yourself, and like Piper said, individually and collectively. And I know that's kind of cheesy, but there's a popular song lately called Shake It Off, and it's absolutely true. It's a good thing to do anytime you can. In Qigong, they call it quaking. And whatever it is, and if you see ducks do it, they do it too. When they get in an altercation and then they leave, then they just shake it off. And any kind of physical body movement that you can do, especially when you add a beat, then it's very healing. So try and dance as much as you can.
I like to shake it off when I get out the pool.
I know that's right. Well, I shake it off at Darcel 15 every Wednesday through Sunday. Anybody know about Darcel 15? Make some noise if you know about Darcel 15. That's where you can catch me. And I like to shake it off when I'm nervous or I'm sad and, I smoke my ganja to heal and stuff, but okay.
And if you haven't seen the show there, I highly, highly recommend it.
That's how I got
It is
here.
amazing. Yeah, it is. I saw that show. So we need to find one of them drag queens that smokes weed and get her on our stage.
Love it.
So here we have the representation of the prisoners of the war on drugs. And my district attorney, Josh Markey, he's really adamantly against medical marijuana and M91, and he's going around saying there are no people in prison for marijuana. And Lori knows quite well that that is not exactly true. And so we want to continue to focus on the important aspect in this fight for freedom, in that we should not have people in prison for non-violent crimes, for growing a beneficial plant that can heal our bodies, our minds, our spirit, the earth, and the economy.
That's right.
With her is Leslie, who represents love, and her sign, I believe, says "end all." Oh, heal the world. And love, in my opinion, is the absolute, divine, most important thing that will heal everything. We can utilize all these other tools, healing and dance and plants, but only when we do so from a place of love is it really fully beneficial for all of us. So please remember to remain in your heart and have love in your heart when you're doing everything that you do. Thank you, ladies.
Well, round hand of applause for them, guys. Yeah.
Okay, so then our final models are they are representing death, and we have death and then an angel, and the angel is the cutest thing you'll ever see. And her little outfit's made of hemp, and she has a hemp stalk staff that she's holding on to.
You're a pretty little girl. Hi, little mama. You're so cute. Look at that.
And Michaela I met when she was 9 years old, and she has obviously grown up quite a bit. Be 15 or 16 now. She's 15. She got her permit.
Hey, congratulations.
Look out, everybody. No. And she utilizes many forms of art therapy, and that's what this whole show is, really. It's art therapy. And she uses dance and music and creative writing. And recently she had an experience that hit close to home with death for her. And so I know it might sound crazy to some of you, but those of you who have really experienced death, know that it can actually be a healing thing. Just like I said, when you have love in your heart, love for yourself and love for all others and love for all that is, death can be a healing thing. And when a person dies and their physical body is no longer, their soul moves on, and there's all this spiritual energy left behind, and you can utilize that to honor them and honor the earth and honor yourselves and love. Now I'd like to hand the mic over to Michaela. She's going to be doing a poem for us about death.
It's funny how the wind changes after somebody dies, how heart and home go back to muscle and house. The rooms become blueprints devoid of memories once etched into synthetic wood coffee tables. It's funny how suddenly the sunlight becomes too bright, but everything else seems painted in a new shade of dull. Sometimes my feet still fall asleep while I'm standing up, the radio fuzz like some otherworldly buzz in my toes. I still cringe and make faces at cough medicine. I still sneak Splenda in my sweet tea. All the things in my life stay the same, except on the weekends when I never see your face, and I won't. Never. Not ever again. And technically, we don't see anything. All we see are light waves reflected in some space in some days. I can see a shifting of rays in the place where you used to sit. I'm uncertain how certain I am about your disappearance, because I can still hear you in the wind chimes, and I still see your smile and empty picture frames. What did it feel like? Was it peaceful, or were you seized by the pain? I'm sorry. Are we all just cemeteries, all just ashes to become? Our headboards are practice for headstones, and all the nights we spent in basements prepare us for graveyards. When we die, is our last breath a sigh of relief? Or do we inhale, try to take it all in, try to take back all the things we couldn't bear, just vying for one more moment? I'll always be clawing for a memory, I'll always miss you, and I'll always make a mess of it. I'll always end up drunk for a week straight, and I'll try to swallow the sun while I try to swallow the wind. You always wanted to exist in a place where nothing else exists. I don't think it's a coincidence that we are nothing on an everlasting timeline. So I'll exhume all the light that is inside me, and of that which passes through my eyelids, I believe, is somewhere else glowing. You are somewhere else growing.
Make her feel some love. Come on now.
That's one very, very old soul in a very young body. And she is, if you can tell, Leah's back here crying. That's her baby girl.
Her mascara's all like...
The ocean's running waves down her face. Okay, so now a couple of years ago, we started doing a little tradition where we would crown Miss Hempstalk, and this year is no exception. So first I'd like to bring the Rainbow Masquerade up. She's often known as Dabarella. She's looking very dabulous.
Oh, she's sick, man. Y'all better make some noise. She is fierce. Look at her. I see competition over here, rainbow tees and things. Hey, girl.
And then we also have Cha-Cha with us. And they both have a crown. You want to pull those crowns out, ladies? Okay, so now the rainbow obviously has some significance in that it's been used as a symbol for the transgendered community, and there has been some amazing things happening there, and really in regard to all social inequities, we're making progress. We really are, and so this year, in honor of the progress that we are making in terms of discrimination against people for their gender identification, we would like to crown Courtney as Miss Hempstalk.
No, I really appreciate it. I want to say something before I get the crown and all that and stuff, the styles and stuff. I really want to say this has really opened my eyes. I want to say thank you, and thank y'all for everybody that comes and helps put this together, because they opened my eyes to some things that I never knew. Don't be taking pictures of my pads. Okay. So, but no, for real, I didn't know a lot of things. Where is she? Can you come here, boo? I'm sorry to put you on the spot, but I want to let you know you changed my life when you told me your story and everything, and I read up on you when I went home after the whole. Was it last year? Last year.
Alicia.
So sorry. But I want to say,
cousin Robin.
you inspire me, okay?
Danielle.
Okay, keep doing what you're doing, baby girl, because you are touching people who are old as dust, and I'm old, okay? So this is not like a game or just for fun. I hope to take up time, but this is really important to say this because a lot of people don't get the props that they deserve, and I would like to give props to Angela Fairless and this entire crew, because if it wasn't for them, I could not be on this stage helping promote what we're promoting today. For real.
Round of applause.
I got really scared, and so I wouldn't touch the basket. So this basket is
Katie Jane handmade a Hempstalk bouquet of rainbows for her. And I think it's very fitting. I'm glad you brought Brave Michaela out. Michaela, why don't you go ahead and come back out here? So this here is Madam Hempstalk for this year, and we decided to do 2 crowns this year, and we have Little Miss Hempstalk this year. We have a
Y'all should have told me. Congratulations.
Congratulations, but everybody round of applause. Oh my God.
She's very courageous, so you guys can make some more noise for her.
Make some more noise for
Michaela. Other young girls out there.
Little soldier right here.
Definitely a soldier. Did you just want to say something?
Brave Michaela's 9 years old. Probably one of the bravest 9-year-olds I've ever met.
For sure, my nuggets.
So I took her around. That's why.
You sure you don't want to promote what you're promoting? Your website, webpage,
Well, give her a website anyway.
You can find information about her and help support her.
BraveMichaela.com, my nuggets.
BraveMichaela.com. And it's MYKYLA. You'll find it. Google it. There's only one of her out there, so you'll find her. And again, thank you all so very much for watching our art therapy and taking part, and for being here. And remember to vote. Thank you so much.
Yeah, round of applause.
Oh, and I love you, all of you.
Hey man, by the way, for you guys that didn't catch those marijuanos yesterday because we came on a little earlier, we're going on at 420 at the other stage. Come check us out. Round of applause for all the models.
Hey, now, definitely.
420, man. God bless you guys and everything that you guys stand up for. Let's jam in, man. God bless you guys. That's what's up, my nuggets. Everybody have a great time. We still got music coming up. Stick around, support the cause, puffed up. Get high.
Give it up for Holy boy.
Get high. Happy 420. I'm on Facebook. Los Marihuanos. Los Marihuanos. We'll see you guys 420 at the other stage, you guys. Support everybody, all the booze. What up the 420 Club? Look at that monkey right there.
They took my.
Yeah, man. What up the Gandalf, everybody? TGA, everybody out there, man. Much love to you guys, man.
She's standing there.